Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the Crawford versus Madrimov undercard preview. I'm going to discuss the undercard that is taking place between our, the undercard for the Terrence Crawford versus Ismail Madrimov 154-pound showdown that's taking place on Amazon pay-per-view on Saturday, August 3rd. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So I'm really excited. This is one of the best cards overall that we are going to see. They weren't lying when they said this might be the best card ever. It is a very, very stacked card, and it's only getting better and better. And I'm really excited to see it. I mean, we already know Terrence Crawford's pound-for-pound king. Taking on Madrimov is an undefeated, pretty solid fighter. Crawford's trying to win a championship in a, what is it, a third? No, it's a fourth weight class now, right? Yeah, fourth weight class. He's trying to, trying to accomplish that feat, as he tries to potentially become undisputed in a third weight class, which would be monumental for him. So he needs to do, that's the first time he's doing that. And Madrimov just trying to make a name for himself as a serious player overall, getting the fight of his life. So we know that about the main event, but the undercard is just fucking stacked, guys. It really is. I mean, we already have a sick co-feature. Virgil Ortiz Jr. battling Tim Tszyu. What a fucking showdown at 154 right here. I mean, Ortiz 21-0, 21 knockouts, battling the former champion Tim Tszyu, who suffered a nasty cut, fought through hell against Sebastian Fundora, and dropped a close decision in a bloody war, that night. And that's his only defeat. He's going to bounce back from that and go straight after the undefeated Virgil Ortiz. The winner is going to be in line for something big at 154, a title shot for sure. So, I mean, I am super excited for that fight. That's a fucking great fight right there. Great matchup. And then you got Isaac Pitbull Cruz returns to defend his title for the first time, battling Jose Valenzuela. And if you don't know Valenzuela, you are missing out, because he is a badass. Valenzuela was a hot guy in the PBC prior to the upset loss to Edwin De Los Santos a couple of years ago. He bounced back and suffered a controversial decision loss to Chris Colbert. He got a chance to redeem himself in his last fight, and he brutally knocked Colbert out in the rematch, to leave no doubt. And now he's got to move up to 140 and challenge Cruz, but it's going to be a good fight. I'm really, really looking forward to that one, because I think it's going to be a banger. That's going to be a straight up banger right there. He's got a 6-inch height, a 7-inch reach advantage on Cruz, but Cruz is every bit of his nickname, a fucking pit bull, and it's going to be it's an intriguing matchup for the title. Then two heavyweight showdowns. One we know for sure, so let's discuss that one first. Jarrell Big Baby Miller returns from the loss to Daniel Dubois to go at it with former unified heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr., who by the time that fight happens will have been out of the ring almost 2 full years. Not been a very active fighter, but Andy Ruiz looks hungry. And I, no pun intended, looks hungry. But he's going in against Big Baby Miller, who was 330 pounds in his last fight. This one is straight up a heavyweight banger right here that I can't wait to see. So you got that one. And then they're saying that Deontay Wilder, if he is good to go following his showdown with Zhilei Zhang in June on the Better Be of Bivol undercard, that Deontay Wilder is going to fight the undefeated, the real big baby, Jared Anderson on the undercard. That is fucking huge right there, because Anderson is projected to be the the big American prospect on the rise that is trying to make a splash, you know, in the heavyweight division. And, you know, Deontay Wilder is the previous American heavyweight that really wowed us. So it's the old versus the new, passing of the torch style fight. Now remember, this one's not guaranteed though, because Wilder has to be able to recover from the Zhang fight, obviously win the Zhang fight, I would think, in order to get this fight right here with Anderson. So I'm hoping that fight goes through, but we'll see. And then you have David Morrell Jr., the undefeated super middleweight secondary champion, battling Hot Rod Kaladzic, you know, who's a former world title challenger. Morrell's making his debut at light heavyweight 175, wants to prove himself. This is a great start to the card right here. You know, early on in the card, I think there is a undefeated fighter on the rise, kicking off the whole card. But guys, I mean, the Riyadh, you know, season or whatever they're calling that, the Saudi Arabian, you know, Saudi Arabia money and Turkey Al-Sheikh bringing these monster cards together. And this is just, I mean, this is a great undercard right here. You do not want to miss it. I mean, I'm not missing this. I'm going to figure out a way to pay for this shit because it's just going to be too good to miss. So make sure you check it out, you know, on Saturday, August 3rd, Amazon Prime pay-per-view. You know, you got two, I think it's the co-feature, Ortiz and, you know, Virgil Ortiz and Tim Tszyu. You got the 140-pound title fight, Isaac Cruz and Jose Valenzuela. You got the two heavyweight bangers, Jarrell Miller and Andy Ruiz Jr., Deontay Wilder and Jared Anderson. And then you got David Morrell making his light heavyweight debut against Hot Rod Kaladzic. I mean, big time action going on here on August 3rd. You know, not to mention the main event, Crawford and Madrimov. I can't wait. Make sure you tune in. Saturday, August 3rd, Amazon Prime pay-per-view. This is the undercard of Crawford and Madrimov. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.